We spoke with your neighbor, Milton Creeley, and he said that you agreed to speak with us.
Creeley. Hey, you mean Pooker? Pooker, he lives down the creek. He's kind of a hermit, type of person that's a hermit. And but when he talks, he does talk to you. He can say too much. Too much.
Now, sir, could you please explain to us why or what are the origins of your name, Rudolph the Dead?
Rudolph the Dead was a nickname given to my grandfather, who he died in the penitentiary. 70 miles up on 59, the penitentiary. And he murdered 26 women, serial killer. The first woman he killed was my grandmother. Yeah, if you follow this creek all the way down. I said if you follow the creek all the way down, you'll about 2.5 miles you'll find Creeley. I call him Pooker. Everybody calls him Pooker. He needs to find his own business. That's what he needs to do. If you follow this creek, 2.5 miles down, you'll find, he's got a little shack, a little small shack.
Rudolph, what was your relationship like with your grandfather and grandmother?
Oh, I really cared deeply for my grandfather. He was a wonderful, wonderful man.
Your grandfather who killed the 26 women was the wonderful man.
Well, yes, he was. He was a wonderful, wonderful man. I would say a role model. My grandmother was a horrible woman. Horrible. Took my grandmother's life, and she was a big woman, a large woman, and off her backside, my grandfather made, out of her backside, he made a hat. I wore that hat for years and years.
From your grandmother's backside?
The women who came in contact with my grandfather.
That he killed?
Yes, he would, very talented man. Lived off the land. And my grandmother, she used to sing this song, ding, 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 dang. She had a horrible, horrible voice. Horrible.
Rudolph, when you speak of your grandfather and his horrible acts of violence, you almost speak as if you idolize these acts, that you are proud of these, or something you might want to emulate.
Not as talented a man as my grandfather. You know, I'm not as talented as my grandfather was. Yes.
Do you consider yourself a murderer?
As my grandfather always used to say, he said, You know, we're free, and we know certain things, and I have delivered young women, eight young women, delivered them from Satan.
Killed them.
I've released them. Yes, I have done that. I wasn't able to make any throw pillows or hats or garments of any kind. Excuse me for one moment.
I'm Jack Clayton. We've been speaking to a man who has many problems, many issues. This is for sure. Well, now what?
We're about out of film.
Well, just keep rolling. Rudolph, sir.